Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC B0021-13 indicates an issue with the left side curtain airbag's first inflator, specifically related to either an open circuit or increased resistance. This problem can compromise the vehicle's safety systems, as the airbag's proper function is crucial during a collision. The left side curtain airbag is located above the side windows along the left C-pillar of the Honda Odyssey. It's designed to deploy in the event of a side impact, providing crucial protection to passengers. If this inflator does not operate as intended, it may lead to insufficient protection during an accident, potentially resulting in increased injury risk to occupants. Before initiating repairs, it is important to gather diagnostic data concerning previous repairs and wear, particularly if the vehicle has been involved in a collision, as previous damage may have compromised the airbag circuitry. The primary component affected by DTC B0021-13 is the left side curtain airbag first inflator, which plays a crucial role in passenger safety during side impacts. This airbag is designed to deploy to cushion and protect occupants in the event of a collision, preventing serious injury. It is strategically positioned along the left C-pillar, ensuring optimal protection to passengers' heads during a side impact scenario. If there is an open circuit or increased resistance in the inflator, it may lead to delayed deployment or even complete failure to deploy, which jeopardizes the safety of everyone in the vehicle. Thus, ensuring the integrity of the wiring and connections is critical for the effective functioning of this safety component. Addressing such issues promptly helps maintain the Odyssey's safety features at optimal levels. Several factors can lead to the DTC B0021-13 error. Primarily, wiring issues may be present within the harness connecting to the left side curtain airbag first inflator. This could manifest as frayed wires, loose connections, or corrosion, causing increased resistance or an open circuit. Another possible cause could be a faulty curtain airbag inflator itself, which may have internal defects affecting its performance during deployment. Additionally, if the software version on the SRS Supplemental Restraint System unit is outdated, it may not function correctly, potentially leading to erroneous DTCs being triggered. It is crucial to check that all connections and components meet Honda's specifications, and that the software is updated to provide reliable results during testing and operation. The symptoms associated with DTC B0021-13 can manifest primarily as an illuminated airbag warning light on the dashboard. This alert indicates that there is a malfunction in the airbag system, which needs immediate attention to ensure safety standards are met. Furthermore, drivers may experience failed airbag deployment during crash simulations, which significantly heightens risks during real emergencies. Additionally, there could be inconsistent performance of other safety features related to the airbag system, such as occupant detection and seat belt tensioning, leading to a lack of confidence in the vehicle's overall safety performance. These signs call for immediate diagnostic checking to protect passengers adequately and ensure the vehicle is safe for operation. The first step in addressing DTC B0021-13 is to clear the DTCs using the HDS Honda Diagnostic System. This process can help reset the system and is usually the initial step in diagnosing issues, as it sets a clean slate for subsequent testing. By clearing the DTCs, you can identify if the issue is persistent or if it was a sporadic error. The HDS will communicate with the vehicle's onboard computer to clear any stored error codes that may have been logged, allowing for accurate monitoring of airbag performance afterward. It's important to ensure the vehicle's ignition is in the correct position during this process to facilitate effective clearance of the DTCs. After clearing the error codes, wait a period before proceeding to the next troubleshooting steps to ensure the vehicle registers any reoccurring codes accurately. This step enables a baseline so you can better understand the state of the airbag system. Next, turn the ignition switch to the on position or press the engine start-stop button to activate the on mode and allow the system to stabilize for at least 10 seconds. This action allows the onboard systems to initialize and monitor their status without interruptions from engine operations. It gives the airbag system sufficient time to establish its current conditions and prepares it for further diagnostic checks. Waiting for this duration is critical as it ensures that the vehicle systems are appropriately reset after clearing previous DTCs. Following this step, technicians will be able to recheck the DTCs to determine if the B0021-13 code has reappeared, indicating a persisting issue. This observational waiting period is essential to prevent immediate logging of false or transient codes that may not represent actual failures in functionality. The third troubleshooting step is to check for any DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This diagnostic platform allows technicians to communicate with the vehicle's computer to retrieve current and stored trouble codes. Rechecking for codes after the ignition is turned on gives insight into whether the previously stored B0021-13 code has reappeared. If the DTC is still present, this indicates a persistent fault in the airbag system, necessitating further investigation. However, if no codes appear, it may suggest that the issue could be intermittent. In such cases, technicians might need to explore possible intermittent failures, which can be more challenging to diagnose due to their sporadic nature. This step determines the ongoing condition of the airbag system and informs the next steps in the troubleshooting process. In this step, turn the ignition switch to the lock position or turn off the engine using the start-stop button, and then disconnect the negative cable from the battery. This action is crucial for safety, as it ensures that all electrical power is removed from the airbag system while conducting further diagnostic checks or repairs. By disconnecting the battery, you reduce the risk of accidental airbag deployment during troubleshooting, which can result in unintended injuries. After removing the battery cable, wait at least 3 minutes to allow any capacitive charge in the system to dissipate completely. This waiting period also helps to ensure that any residual voltage in the system is fully eliminated before proceeding to the next step of removing trim or connectors, which provides a safer environment for technicians working on the SRS components. The next step involves removing the left side C-pillar trim of the Honda Odyssey. This trim piece covers the wiring and components associated with the left side curtain airbag. To access the inflator and connector, the trim must be removed carefully, ensuring that no damage is caused to either the trim itself or any underlying components. Technicians should follow proper removal procedures to avoid breaking clips or fasteners, as these might require replacement. This step provides direct access to the curtain airbag inflator and its associated wiring, which is crucial for diagnosing the cause of the DTC B0021-13 error. Once the trim is removed, the condition of the wiring can be assessed more thoroughly, facilitating the identification of potential issues such as fraying, disconnection, or corrosion affecting the inflator's performance. Following the removal of the C-pillar trim, the next step is to disconnect the left side curtain airbag inflator 2P connector from the left side wire harness. This connector is vital for establishing the electrical connection between the airbag inflator and the vehicle's SRS system. It's important to handle the connector delicately to avoid causing damage to the pins or the wiring harness. Properly disconnecting this component allows technicians to test the inflator's connectivity and assess for faults without risking any accidental deployment of the airbags. With the inflator connector separated, it becomes easier to continue with tests, such as checking circuit resistance or connecting diagnostic tools, which will help in pinpointing whether the error resides in the wiring harness or within the inflator itself. Accurate disconnection is a primary step in isolating and troubleshooting the root cause of the detected airbag issue. At this step, connect the terminals of the SRS simulator lead L to the SRS inflator simulator. Utilize the specified 2-ohm connectors, which are designed for testing the inflator's functionality under simulated conditions. It is essential to ensure correct placement of the connectors to establish a reliable electrical circuit. This procedure enables technicians to test the inflator's response as if it's in a normal operational state, allowing for the identification of any faults either within the inflator or its connections. The SRS simulator serves as a crucial diagnostic tool that helps confirm whether the inflator itself or the harness wiring is at fault. This simulation replicates the deployment signal and can help clarify whether the DTC B0021-13 has been triggered by an issue specific to the inflator or if the fault lies within the vehicle's wiring leading to it. Once the connections to the SRS inflator simulator have been made, the next step involves reconnecting the negative cable to the battery. This action re-energizes the electrical system, allowing the airbag system to resume functioning and be monitored for any error codes. Reconnecting the battery should be performed cautiously, ensuring that no tools or metal objects come into contact with the battery terminals that could cause short circuits or sparks. It is also advisable to check that all connections, particularly those involved in the airbag system, are secure before turning on the ignition. This connection is a precursor to further tests that will ascertain whether issues with the curtain airbag inflator persist once power is restored and may ultimately clarify the existence of DTC B0021-13 again. After reconnecting the negative battery cable, the next action is to clear the DTCs once more using the HDS diagnostic tool. It's crucial to perform this step to ensure that any previous codes are eliminated from memory and to allow for a fresh check of the airbag system after completing the connection tests. Clearing the DTCs helps to reset the system, allowing any current faults to be evaluated accurately upon inspection. Following this operation, technicians can gather new diagnostic data to ascertain if the issue with the left side curtain airbag inflator has been resolved or if further repairs are necessary. This is an essential component of any troubleshooting procedure, ensuring an accurate assessment of the airbag's functionality in light of recent adjustments made to its connections and wiring. To finalize the troubleshooting process, turn the ignition switch to the on position once again and wait for the system to stabilize. This crucial waiting period allows the vehicle's airbag system to initialize and perform a self-check after recent changes have been made. Observing this message ensures the airbag system is powered on and all components are in the correct position for operational checks. During this time, the onboard system will analyze its functionality and could register any new fault codes triggered by the recent tests. This step serves as a crucial check to confirm whether any previous DTCs, such as B0021-13, will reappear, demonstrating that the issue persists and needs further attention. Completing this check ensures that the restoration of the electrical system and airbag functionalities was successfully carried out and sets the stage for assessing repair or further diagnosis. In the final verification step, technicians must ensure that the inflator is functioning properly, confirming that the issues associated with DTC B0021-13 have been resolved effectively. This involves conducting tests to verify the inflator's operational status once again, using either the SRS simulator or further onboard diagnostics. Following verification of functionality, it is important to check again for any remaining or newly logged DTCs to ensure that no other issues were triggered during testing. Documenting the repairs conducted forms a necessary part of the service record, which can be critical for future reference or warranty purposes. This helps in establishing a complete picture of the vehicle's service history. A successful final verification ensures that the airbag system is ready for reliable operation, reinstating passenger safety measures within the vehicle. For preventive maintenance against issues like DTC B0021-13, it is crucial to establish routine checks on the airbag system. Regular inspections can catch minor issues before they develop into more serious problems that may disable airbag functionalities. Additionally, ensuring that the vehicle is not involved in collisions can help preserve the integrity of safety components, including the airbag inflators and their associated wiring. Moreover, it's important to keep the SRS unit software up to date with the latest versions provided by Honda, as outdated software can lead to erroneous triggers and performance issues. Ensuring these maintenance practices are observed not only supports the longevity of safety systems, but also enhances overall vehicle safety for its occupants. In conclusion, diagnosing DTC B0021-13 requires a careful and thorough approach focused on the left side curtain airbag first inflator. It involves checking the wiring, connectors, and the inflator itself for any faults that could prevent proper deployment during an accident. Staying ahead of issues involves addressing any discovered wiring problems and ensuring that all components are updated and functional. Continuous attention to the software version is critical, as it can directly impact system performance. As safety is a top priority, regular maintenance and prompt diagnostics of the airbag system are essential for safeguarding passengers in the Honda Odyssey. A proactive strategy will help maintain the vehicle's airbag functionality effectively, supporting its role in protecting lives during potential collisions. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.